What up, guys? Let us get the label showcase on the road. Now, I didn't summon on her, so we're gonna be doing a bunch of practice range thingies, unfortunately, but she's mainly a PvP-oriented unit, so for the most part, I think what I want to check out is see how substantial, perhaps this buff is, this 80% attack buff. It's only realistically, when you burst for 10 seconds, when everybody has this shared delusion. She's not going to get this buff, she's only going to get, let's see, this 90% attack. Well, even still, she probably won't do that much damage. And, she doesn't have CDR, which kind of sucks in, usabilities normally, but whatever. Let's just go into not type advantage first, and then we'll go into type advantage, and we'll just go from there. Now, by the time this video goes up, I think it'll be the last day for the Art Guardian, so make sure you spend your event currency so you don't get screwed over. So, there's that. Let's see. Okay, there we go. Yeah, I'm not gonna lie, I'm surprised that they don't have her dogs out. By the way, I have the... what's her face? Am I stupid? Killer Wife. There we go. God damn it. I have Killer Wife here so that she can give us CDR. For the most part, for teams with like burst ones that don't have CDR, you definitely want to include someone like that on the team. Like, for example, I was showing you guys a shotgun team the other day, and the new Soline is like new, but the Soline winter version is pretty good for that team because she gives that team CDR, which Tove does not give. And, unfortunately, healing isn't the greatest that she offers, but, it's still something there, I suppose. Anyways, other than CDR, I believe D is gonna give crit? Fuck, I should have checked. Gosh darn it. But anyways, oh, she bursted. I should just make sure that everything is good here. Everybody should have... Okay, they don't have shared delusion. God damn it. Does she have her delusion thingy up? No, I don't think I can really show her getting it broken. But, yeah, because she should give this, right? The shield created by label. Let's see, so she'll give a shield to everybody. When does she give a shield to everybody? This one? No. Okay, where? Oh, did she just give it to herself? Wait, am I stupid? No, because this is... Yeah. It affects all allies anyways. I think it's just the shield herself. Yeah, never mind. I don't know what I'm talking about. Gosh darn it. For the most part, I don't think it's the biggest deal. Okay, here we go. He bursts. Let me just make sure everyone has, like, shared illusion or whatever. Let's see. Blah, blah, blah. Okay, no one is having shared illusion. Excuse me? Does she not have it, or is it only for the first couple of seconds? Okay, so I'm assuming it's for... Wait, no, here. Shield gains immunity to all damage. Who is this from? Oh, this. It's supposed to give shared illusion, though. What? Why is that not happening? Is this wigging out, or am I just stupid? I think it's only one in shared illusion status. Huh. Okay, well, I'm just gonna hope that she is giving the attack buff, and I'm just dumb, because, like, excuse me? I'm pretty sure her shield is right here. Or maybe it's because I'm using Crown and I'm, like, fucking everybody over. I don't think that's how it should work, though. I feel like these guys are getting the buffs. Okay, let me check one more time. Yeah, blah, 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 Last Kingdom. Let's see. Dude, this one maybe? Oh, wait. Yeah, this one. It's called Sweetness of Love, which... Is that what it's supposed to be called? I thought it was supposed to be called Shared Illusion. It's this one. No, it's 90%. Wait, no, I'm clicking Rappy. I'm an idiot. Oh, it is called Shared Illusion. Okay, I'm stupid. Sorry. It's Sweetness of Love, but that only activates when she is in the Shared Illusion effect. Okay, yeah, so they are getting the buff. I'm making this more complicated than I fucking have to. Jesus Christ. Very, very funny. Alright, well, I did a decent amount of damage. I am kind of building the team around her giving that buff and making sure I have CDR on this team. But, like, if I was going to do this, I would prefer probably to run the Treasure Miranda, because Treasure Miranda will give a fuck ton of crits to your attackers. I mean, yeah, I did fucking Mongo damage. So, like, I mean, you can use her, but it'll be mainly for the attack, and you're gonna have to build, like, a specific team. Okay, let me quickly double check. So, like, best case scenario, you'd probably max out the skill 2-second, because that's where the 80% damage is gonna come from. And, I mean, maybe the shield, but yeah, it looks like the shield is only realistically for herself. So, interesting. Very, very interesting. I guess the burst generation is actually not the worst. Let me go into another run right quick. But her burst generation in the skill 1 isn't actually the worst, because then it makes it so you're not missing out the most. We're running a CDR burst 1 as like the 5th option, rather than like Helm Treasure or something, you know what I mean? That being said, I mean, I'm not gonna remember to take advantage of like her damage reduction that she gives. It is only for like the first 5 seconds, correct? Let me just quickly double check this one. So, I mean, this is only once per battle, but it's this. Oh, it only affects her, right? But this will affect everybody just for like a couple seconds. I mean, mainly this is going to be used for PvP, right? I'm not the biggest PvP guy, but what is interesting though is, I mean, characters with invuln. So like her and Neyuta are going to be quite interesting, because I do think there is a strat with like Amelia, which is the reason why I think people say that Amelia is good for PvP, because Amelia, I mean, you can build like a specific squad to just board wipe with Amelia's burst, right? She'll just hit like everybody with that big blast and usually wipe people out, especially if you're very powered up compared to the enemy. I mean, you're probably just gonna clear wipe them pretty easily, but I mean, invuln units like this is gonna counter that. And I guess Siren is pretty decent though, because she'll stun. I guess it is a gamble though. I'm pretty sure Siren's stun is like random, I believe. I'm not sure if it's like targetable. Granted, it wouldn't even matter if it's targetable in PvP, because, you know, you can't really play on PvP. So that's besides the point, I guess. Maybe I should run one more team and see. But I'm not gonna get the 80% if I don't burst with her, actually. I wanted to run Miranda, maybe. Which, speaking of which, I should probably do a showcase for Miranda. She actually went crazy for the solo raid that just passed. I mean, the 80% is a lot, though. Like, being realistic. But, I mean, I feel like there's just better options. And then instead of her, you can just sub out, you know, a CDR burst 1, and then just have another attacker in this slot, and then be gaming. But, like, these units are just getting wanked off so hard. Label's given 80%. I mean, Crowns is given gross amounts of stats. I mean, Killer Wife should be given a decent amount. I think, actually, she only... Let me actually double check this. She only gives it to snipers, I believe, right? Yeah, she gives them Pierce. And, I mean, effect self doesn't matter. Oh, I mean, she gives this. What was this? Max stacks like 25 for 10 seconds? This doesn't matter, but... I mean, yeah, that's why Snow White was doing a decent amount of damage. Just bonus Pierce damage up is not too bad. Oh, let me actually do an interesting setup here. I think, but I do think that the CDR is like literally our best case scenario, so I'm not really sure if there's any point in not running that, but god damn it. Oh, here's a good idea. What if I instead do this? Okay, well, how did that happen? Oh, actually, I didn't mean to do that. Let me do this. Let me actually run Grave, because Grave is going to give a lot of more wankage, I think. God damn it, where the hell did Grave go? I lost her. Dude, am I blind? I just saw her. No! No! Dude, okay, actually, though, there she is. Jesus Christ. Alright, well, screw it. We'll do one more. This would be the last one, and then fuck it. Fortunately, I mean, I can't really go into, like, a boss, but... well, I mean, whatever. I didn't summon for her because I said before that I saw that they're gonna release new sets for, like, Union Arena Wish Wars, and I definitely want to buy those. So I want to relax. And also, she's mainly a PvP unit, so like, you know, I'm not the biggest PvP guy. But I mean, if I ever start dipping my toes into the PvP, then, I mean, obviously I'm going to be pulling some of these units and trying them out there. But I think, at the very least, if, let's say, the next banner that comes out is the maid one, so like Velvet, as long as she's not also a PvP unit, I'll probably go for her. I think it should be fun. I do still want to, like, try and get most of the new units that come out, just so I can run a proper showcase, so that I'm not just sitting here only in the practice tool like a moron, right? But, I mean, you know, I don't want to get grief and be like the average American in credit card debt. Granted, as long as I have consistent work, I mean, I'm not opposed to, you know, dropping a little bit more on this game, just so that at the very least I can test out the new units, because at the very least doing showcase like this is pretty fun. All things considered, even though it tests my reading comprehension. But yeah, I mean, she is doing a decent amount of support. Dude, that 80% is nothing to scoff at, all things considered. And honestly, for PvP, that's gonna be like a big chunk. But dude, she does not have CDR though, which really sucks. At the very least, I do think she's going to be a bit useful in iron strong raids, if that makes sense. But like, she does no damage herself, right? It's just her wankage out of everybody. Actually, this doesn't even increase that much. I thought Grave would be pretty nice here. Did that increase? I don't think that did increase. It's just Grave did a decent amount of damage comparative to, like, Crown. But, let me actually double check this. I mean, let's see. Maybe if, for example, that raid that's like electric is very oppressive, I mean, everybody except Label is going to get this pretty decent damage reduction right here. Which, I mean, 70%, not too bad. But it's, I mean, it's very, like, specific, so... And then there is a chance that she might just stun herself right here, which, does she get anything from being stunned? I don't think so, right? Okay, very interesting unit, actually. I thought this was gonna be a bit worse, but dude, yeah, that 80% attack is actually very interesting. Unfortunately, like, her 90% attack makes her do, like, nothing anyways. Maybe if this is just all allies, like, even herself, I don't think that would have been the worst. I mean, she'd be getting a fuck ton of attack buff, but, like, I don't think it would have made her do Mongo damage, and it would have been like, okay, well, she's a little too good. Maybe it would have been PvP, I mean, I don't know. If you guys are PvP dudes, let me know how hard she's going in there. I'm not sure how it would work, though. I mean, I feel like the PvP thing is you want to get your burst out as fast as you can, I mean, obviously. So, I mean, would you prefer to use her instead of, like, Jackal? I don't know. Let's see, Elysion. We'll go over some of her gear, and we'll go from there. Now, honestly, I don't really know if I should go into too much detail for her gear. I don't think you should really be prioritizing her at all, regardless, because, I mean, she doesn't really get anything from specific gear. Like, you don't get anything if you get max ammo rolls. Attack rolls aren't the worst, because then it'll make this little buff here do a little bit more damage, but I mean, she doesn't do that much damage to begin with, so I don't know. But I mean, maybe if you want to go some elemental damage up and stuff, then that wouldn't have been the worst, but I don't think prioritizing her would be the best idea, all things considered. Now, cube-wise, very interesting. Honestly, if you're using her for PvP, maybe getting the burst generation cube. Let me actually pull up the burst generation cube. Actually, I'm not really sure what it does. Like I always say, usually cube-wise, I don't really give a fuck about any of the cubes that aren't the blue cubes, because the other ones are kind of like niche and or ass. So let's see. I mean, this damage reduction, I mean, maybe if you need her to survive a bit more. Dude, am I blind? Where the fuck is it? Here it is. Burst charge. Nope, that's not the button I wanted to click. There we go. What does this do? Burst gauge at filling speed 3%. Oh, and then that's it. Okay, so let's see. That gives... How much should I say? 3.5. So let's see. If you get her skill at level 10... I'm not really sure how it'll be calculated, I mean, in total, but let's see. It's 3.5 from the cube, and then she just gets 70%. Actually, can I click this? Filling speed, yeah, blah, 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 depending on weapon trait, yeah. I'm not sure if it'll stack, but, I mean, that might be an idea. If only there were, like, a heal or shield power type of cube. There is a... What was it? Dang it, I don't remember what it's called. The healing one. Dang it. Yeah, here we go. This is only... Oh, max HP, never mind. This one? Yeah, potency. There we go. That's what it's called. Potency of HP granted. It's like a heal bolstering, I suppose you could say, instead of like shield power up, I suppose. What is this? Oh, interesting. Wait, these cubes might not be the worst for like PvP. It's like a free regen, I suppose, when you're low HP. See, damage taken minus 7%. I mean, maybe some of these, but these are just ideas for PvP, but I'm not a PvP guy, so I'm not sure like what cubes are meta in that scenario, but anyways, okay. Not the worst. I was expecting this to be like completely ass because her main kit is like PvP orientated, you know what I mean? But not too bad. That being said, I wouldn't really recommend summoning unless you're a PvP guy. If you're a PvP guy, then I do think she'll go pretty hard in there, but she's just a regular unit and she'll be put into the ordinary wish list pool after the event goes away and stuff. And I mean, on the horizon, there's like, I mean, the maid event might be okay. Last year's maid units was the maid mass and maid anchor, and I think those are phenomenal units. So, I mean, maybe Velvet could be goated as well, but I mean, you have that. But those are going to be put into the regular pool anyways, so there's that. But after, I'm pretty sure we're going to get a collab like either immediately or a couple events after. And then, you know, in May, we're going to be getting the 0.5 anniversary. And I think it'll be a couple months until summer, so I don't think it's the most griefed on the schedule upcoming. There's just a lot of stuff to summon for, but at the very least the collab is definitely on the horizon, and those are going to be limited units, so bear in mind that if you summon for any units in the upcoming future. But anyways, yeah, not too bad for label here. Unfortunately PvP orientated, and as a burst one, I mean, I don't really like running those who don't have CDR, but that 80% attack buff definitely was nothing to scoff at. So I wonder if there'll be any interesting teams or like solo raids. That being said, I would probably prefer using Miranda anyways, because I mean, Miranda can go really gross with her supports of like the crit rate, and I mean just the regular damage supports. She is really good if you pair up with like a CDR like usual to give her team CDR, because Miranda unfortunately also does not have CDR. But let me know what you guys think about this label, and if you're a PvP guy, let me know if she's goated in there or not. But I think that is it for me, so I'll catch you guys later.